Everybody to our Tampa Bay Rays out of the park 27 long-term save, and we are back for yet another postseason excursion with our beautiful Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Look at that logo. And we have avoided the Houston Astros. We will not have to we won't have to face our heartbreak up front once again with them in the 2032 postseason. But that doesn't mean we're playing any slouch. We are playing the Boston Red Sox, a team that competed with us for a good majority of the season. They won 95 games, a very, very legit ball club. We take a look and we learn them a little bit. They went 18-8 in September. They just beat a very good Astros team who are the reigning champs. They're right there with us in terms of talent, in terms of the best team in the American League, and now we have to go and try and beat them in the ALDS. They have the best hitting team in all of the American side, best in extra base hits, runs scored, WOBA, second in WAR to us, OPS, slugging, on base, average. They do it all. And also, they're second to us in every single pitching category. We're playing a goddamn team. Like, this is a good team. They went 21-23 in one-run games. If they got luckier like we did, they would have been 100-plus wins right there with us. They're extremely good. Let's see the guys who got them there. I don't know what it says. Peyton Tall is hitting too. What are we doing, guys? That's insane to me. That's a terrible decision. Why? He got 2 at-bats this year. So he's in their lineup when he plays? Okay, I'm getting distracted already. 589 WRC plus. Maybe I should shut up then. But no, they have a very small pitching staff. They elected to go for a deeper bench, which is just, it's just out of the park AI at it again. But if we take a look, Alan Reyes is obviously the ace of this club. He had a 2.45 ERA, an absolute stud. We will likely see him in Game 2 if he is ready to go. If not, then Game 3 in Boston, we will see Alan Reyes. Definitely a dude we got to be worried about. They also have Cole Ragans, who's also an absolute stud for this team. Started 26 games, put up a 3.5 WAR season. They signed him as a free agent back before this season, actually. I thought it was earlier than that. Cole Ragans, what are we doing? He got an extension. They traded for him way back when. He's been here for 5 years. Got an extension before this season, and well-deserved. He's been excellent. He's got that profile class you really want. 5 great pitches, a lefty, stud. We're playing a really good team. There's no way around it. Dylan Cease also here, and he's pretty good. I know that a lot of people dislike watching him in real life. I can't say I disagree, but Dylan Cease has a Cy Young. He won one in 2026. Be completely honest, I don't remember that at all. But Dylan Cease, an absolute dude in this save, another 3.3 WAR guy. Like they're beating us in the starting rotation. There's no way around it. And then Peyton Tall, I'll be honest, I don't remember how to pronounce this guy's name. Killer Stash. He just played my Twins in real life. Peyton, an absolute dude in real life. I like him quite a bit. Does have a bit of a home run issue, and we're playing him in Game 1, so we definitely need to jump on that. They have Corbin Burns in this bullpen, as well as Terry Hayes Jr. Sounds like a boxer, but has been excellent in their bullpen. John Pointer, another guy that they drafted who's been solid for them. Connor Phillips, who's with the Reds. In my Red save that I did in this game, he became like a 5 WAR reliever, and I'm not making that up. I used him as a stopper, 111 innings a year. He was unbelievable. He got to like 80. Yeah, But Connor Phillips in this game, still very good. In this save, still very solid. Good bullpen piece. Garrett Whitlock is always one of those guys that I really like in out of the park, and a lot of reason to. Good control, really good stuff. Doesn't really mess up a lot. Like, it's tough for this guy to mess up. He went to the other Sox for a little bit, went to Baltimore, had a great year, put up a 4 WAR season with the White Sox at some point, or 3.4 WAR. Now he's back to the Red Sox, and he will be a commodity in their bullpen. And then they have John Hollabetz, who is also really solid. One of their setup guys, put up 2.2 WAR in a kind of a weird way. Like, this is a 2 WAR. Oh, he started 30 games. Okay. I was like, how the hell did this guy get 2 WAR as a reliever? He started 30 games. He moves to the bullpen for this series, and he will be one of their setup guys, as well as Kevin Emmons, who's another draft pick, who looks to be really solid. And then their closer is Christian Fauch. He led the league in saves this year. an absolute stud on the back end, a guy that we don't want to be facing with the game on the line. Go to their offense. Roman Anthony has put together one of his best seasons and one of the best seasons in recent history. Put up 7.6 WAR, 171 WRC plus. An absolute superstar, and he is showing it this season, finally being healthy for a full year and finally putting it all together. Going to be a guy to deal with. Marcelo Mayer is right there with him. Another guy I really like in real life and just in these games in general. An absolute stud for them. Another big bat in the lineup. Then they have Endi Azokar. I don't know if he's real, so I don't want to be rude. I'm definitely butchering that. But an absolute dude in the middle of this lineup. Another very good bat. Big reason they were good. Luis Garcia here, who is still hitting. They traded for him at the deadline. Wasn't great with Boston, so hopefully he can continue to slump with them. But a dude in this lineup. Franklin Arias, very good. Andrew Mussett's behind the plate. He's good. Aaron Anderson, who we faced. Antonio Anderson, who sounds very familiar for some reason. Maybe I was just looking at him at some point. Rafael is still here. Christian Campbell's still here. J.D. Hardcastle, which was just a killer name. A junior, by the way. There's a J.D. Hardcastle senior. Killer name, killer bat. See if he can do damage. Still have Jaron Duran. He is still around. Very good team. Very, 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 very good team. I want to make sure they're not missing anyone because it feels like they should have another bat. I mean, Burleson didn't make it. They have LeBron. They traded for him at the deadline, but he wasn't good in the majors, so he doesn't make it. Dave Rise is who I'm thinking of. So Dave Rees, let's just ignore me butchering everything. They have a very good team. Let's see what we can do. I want to make sure we are good to go here. I want Ikes in game 1. Sanchez, we'll go lefty, and then we'll go Cranton to for it, and then Wheeler game 4. Do we feel good about that? Ikes, Sanchez, Cranton to for it, Wheeler. Maybe I'll do Cranton to Wheeler game 2. Just because I really want. I trust Ford a lot. He's meant to be the ace of this team, and he has been really, really good as that follower. So I think that'll be the plan. Game 1 at home versus Peyton Toll. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to roll here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Can we enact our revenge from a just absolute collapse from a season ago? Something the Red Sox know a lot about, but being on the other side of it, 4 days in October. Anyway, here we go. Game 1, what can we do? We'll risp it up early, and Sedan Rafaela on to second base. I know how to say his name, and it's butchering it right now. Roman Anthony due up the 2-1. Grounded to the right side, fielded cleanly, and will make the out at first. Runner gets to third, Endi Azokar up to the plate, the 1-2. Smoked into center, but are we there? We are. Beautiful work. We leave the runner stranded. We'll get to our side. If you're curious about the lineup, we go Abel to Brunson to Alonso to Williams to Washington to Pierce Chalowski. Morabito gets the start. I don't know if I talked about him in the recap, but he put up 2.6 WAR as a glove first guy. Yeah, I think I definitely forgot to talk about him last episode. Mike Plummer also might have been. I forgot to talk about the bench guys, I think. Mike Plummer was whatever. Anyway, that's what we're doing versus lefties. Let's get into it. We are up 1-0. What just happened? So, ground out. Chase Brunson walks. Carson Williams provides once again in the postseason RBI double. That's why you pay him, folks. Love to see it. Malachi Washington now due up. Swing away. And he'll pop out to first. And that'll close the inning, but we take our 1-0 lead. Top of the half of the second, nothing going. The home inning in the second, Morabito to second, Mike Plummer, 0-2. We'll go down swinging. We go top 3. Nothing going. Bottom half, no good for us. Top half, no good for them. And it's turned into a bit of a pitcher's duel as we head top 5. And it's 1-1. Luis Garcia Jr. looks like he hit a solo homer. We are tied here. Bottom half of the 5th. Continuing to struggle with the bats now for us. We go top 6. And they put Rafaela on to second. Roman Anthony for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 2 today. We'll trust Henderson, and he gets him. 8 Ks The guy's a playoff performer, man. He just does it in big games. Can we help him? Okay, that'll help. First and second, Pierce due up. Do we let him go, or do we go Beavers here? I'm gonna let Daniel Pierce try to go here. Runners on first and second. They brought in Garrett Whitlock. 3-1. Smacked into right and caught. All right, Cholowski, come on. I know he's not been a playoff guy. Can he get the bat off his shoulder? The 0-2. Oh, my God, it's happening again with Rock Cholowski where he just won't swing the bat. We leave runners on, and we go to top 7. Do I let Eichson go again? Heart of their order due up. Oh, man. He's been excellent today. Oh. What do I do? Risp. No problem. He's a stud. Bottom 7, they have a righty in. So let's, Morbido's 1 for 2 today, but I feel like we should go Beavers, but then we have to move. Then we'd have to give up the DH maybe. Our Malachi moves to center. Pierce stays in left. Beavers goes to right. Yeah, let's do that. We'll let Dylan Beavers come pinch hit here. So he goes to right field. You go to center. Perfect. All right. Good to roll with that. And then I also want pinch hit for Plummer. We'll get Blake Mitchell into this game on the on-deck circle, and he will move behind home plate. And let's risp it up. And we put runners on the corners, so it worked out well. Let's take a look. 5 foul balls. Anyway, strikeout for Beavers, single for Mitchell, fly out, single for Brunson. Hollabets up for Pete Alonso. Can he stay red hot? 2 for 3 today. Can he deliver? He gets delivered a pitch off his back, and the bases are now drunk. Carson Williams, what do you have for us? The 1-1. Pop, fly, infield. We can't take advantage of it. I mean, it was the perfect situation. Your best player up. Oh, that's just not ideal. All right. 8th inning. Bottom of the order. I think we got to go with one of the big 3 here. So I'm going to go C-May Jr. Trust him versus the back end of this. And then want to go Sheet against the lefties at the top. And that's just not ideal. All right, 2 singles. Christian Campbell up. Let's pitch to him, the 0-2. Beautiful. Gets the strikeout. Marcelo Mayer. I'm gonna trust C-May Jr. here. The 0-2. Got him again. Back-to-back Ks on 6 pitches. Now Rafaela due up. The 1-0. Smacked into left center. Are we tracking it down? We are. Daniel Pierce makes the play. We go bottom 8. Still tied 1-1. They bring in Fouch. Let's see what we can do. We risp it up and we tie the game. Or we take the lead. What am I saying? Rock Cholowski. He hit a home run. Oh, my goodness. Rock Cholowski did something in the postseason. I knew it was possible, Rock. I believed in you. Let's be honest. I probably didn't. Let's go, baby. Come on. We take the lead against their closer. Nothing else going. Top 9. Oh, boy. Okay. Top 9. I want to go Sheets so bad, but we have to go Griffin Jacks. We go Griffin Jacks. Not a problem. Dial it in. Griffin Jacks. Come on, baby. We take game 1. Excellent pitching day. Eichson Henderson continues to be an absolute stud, and I mean stud in the postseason. He's been nails in the second half of the year. Does it for us there. C-May Jr. comes in, earns the win. Griffin Jacks with the save. Couldn't have done it without Rock Cholowski. Solo home run. The point of difference in game 1. We win the one we were meant to at home. Game 2, due up. Facing Alan Reyes. We'll go Hunter Cranton. 2, Michael Forret. Let's do it. We are ready to rock here in game 2. We lead the series 1-0 after that very stressful but exciting game number 1. Hunter Cranton on the bump for us as the opener. No problems. We go bottom 1. Corbin Burns is actually getting the start today. We saw him in their bullpen. He's been solid this season, making a ton of money. So, I don't know. I feel like he was a trade acquisition. Yeah, they got him from Arizona. Still making a ton of money. But he gets the start today. Let's take advantage of that. And we don't. Hunter Granton did his job, gives us 1 inning of work. We'll go Michael Foret as a follower. Let's see if he can give us a good outing today. No problem in the second. Bottom half of the inning, we get a hit but don't get anything out of it. Top half, no problem. And now in the bottom half of the third inning, runners on second and third. We went from fly-out, ground-out, Blake Mitchell single, Abel single, and he gets to third and second. Yeah, we'll take it. Second and third, Carson Williams. Can he deliver a moment here in Game 2? The 2-2. And another infield pop-out with runners in scoring position with Carson Williams. Not ideal. So hopefully Foret can keep things going, and he can in the top half. We go bottom 4, and Chase Brunson finds his way to second base. Can Dylan Beavers get his bat going? 1 for 1 today. The 3-1 count. Grounded to short. Play gets made. All right. Not going to be able to do anything there again in the fourth, leaving a runner stranded. Luckily, Foret is doing his job today. Bottom 5, still nothing. Top 6, still shutout for our boy. Bottom 6, first and second, they have to go to the bullpen. Let's take a look. Abel gets hit by a pitch, and then Williams reaches on an error. So we're small balling our way to runners on first and second. A lot of speed on the base paths. Pete Alonso's been red hot second half of the year due up. It's a recipe that you want to be cooking up. What do we got here? 0-2. Pete Alonso smoked right up the middle, rounding third and coming home. I believe that's Trey Abel, and it is. And he's safe at the plate. We lead 1-0. Pete Alonso delivers when we need him. Beautiful. Go to Chase Brunson. 2 for 5 in the postseason, 1 for 2 today. Runners on for him. He's first pitch swinging 6-4. 3 double play. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Can we get some more insurance? Malachi Washington, the 1-2. He'll go down swinging. But someone finally strikes, and we score. Third time through the order here. 4-4A. I don't know if I want to do this. Roman Anthony due up. Mayer due up. I think I'm going to go Aaron Sheet here. I'm gonna just make the call. Excellent job by our boy. Did what we asked of him. We go to the bullpen. And no problem in the 7th. Bottom half, we get nothing. Sheet, I'm going to ask him to get 1 batter here and then take him out. And he does his job wonderfully. Excellent work. In the 8th, I think I'm going to go Ben Joyce. He's hot right now. Timur Henriquez, I think, for me. Let's go Ben Joyce. Let's rejoice. Get him in the game. And Hardcastle doubles. Brings up Christian Campbell, who lines one to center and reeled in. No tag. Runner on second. Azokar due up. Pitch around the 2-1. Grounded softly to short. Chalowski in his sure glove cannot make the play. Are you joking, bro? Oh, man. The guy's been lights out at short all year. Can't make the play there. Ben Joyce, your last batter. Rafaela lines to third and caught. Carson Williams makes the defensive play. We strand him on the corners. We still lead 1-0. Can we get insurance? Nope. 9th inning. You know what we're doing. Griffin Jacks, heart of the order, due up. Come on, Griffin. We'll watch it this time. Pitch around Roman. The 0-2 to one of the league's best. He's soft grounded to second. Tough play. Can we make it? We can. Abel. Tough throw. Dylan Beavers, big scoop. 1 down. Mayer due up. Full count from Jacks now. Kicks and fires. Another slow roller to Abel. This one much easier. 2 down. Brings up Andrew Mussett. The 2-2. Can Jacks get his second save? He can indeed. Back-to-back 1-run wins in Tampa Bay at the Trop. Pete Alonso delivers the 1 run. And once again, the pitching staff comes through in October. Excellent work. Excellent work. Only 3 hits omitted to the Boston Red Sox. Aaron Sheet did his job. Ben Joyce did well. Griffin Jacks does what he always does. He's a stud. Massive. Let's take a look. He's been so good in the postseason, no? Like, he's just been a dude. I mean, absolutely nails. Ignore last year. The fit minus is excellent. The guy's been nails. Look at this World Series run. Like, we don't talk about this enough. 7 games, 8 1/3, 16 Ks, .6 WAR. Like, we need to talk about that more. God, I mean, look at the K per 9. God, Griffin Jacks, what a guy. Let's go Game 3. And we are back for Game 3 here at Fenway Park. Alan Reyes on the bump for them, their ace. The bats have been slow. They've been struggling. We've been saved by great pitching once again. So if the bats could get going today and we could fight for the sweep, that would be absolutely massive for the ball club. Christopher Sanchez is on the bump for us today, so we bring out another lefty to try to duel with Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer. Let's get into it. Top of 1, and we're on second base. So it looks like a walk and a steal for Carson Williams. Pete Alonso, what do you have for us? The 2 bomb. Bye ball. Bye-bye. Come on! Pete Alonso stays red hot, and he brings it into the postseason against the league's ERA leader, Alan Reyes. Come on, Pete. Let's go. 2-0 Rays early. Come on, baby. Let's go. And now we have another runner on second. Looks like Brunson walked and stole Dylan Beaver's full count. Gets painted. That's all right, though. 2-0. Let's all take a deep breath, get back into the moment. Chris Sanchez on the bump. Mayer immediately on second, so we got to hone this in. Rafaela smacked into left at the green monster and caught. That got dangerous. Roman Anthony, the 1-2. His is smacked into right and caught. So we're good. God, what a ballpark, man. Fenway's awesome. I just watched the Twins play they just swept the Boston at Fenway. There's so few stadiums like Fenway. It's so nice, dude. It's so iconic. It's just fantastic. I'm getting distracted. Azokar due up, and we are tied. I hate this ballpark. What a stupid wall. God damn it. All right, 2-2. 2-2. And now they're on first and second. Okay, we struck out Garcia. That got sketchy. That was not ideal. We're going to have to continue to hit Alan Reyes today. And we don't do that in the second. And they're first and second again. Top of the order due up. Strucks out Mayer. What the hell am I saying? Rafaela. Double steal. Blake Mitchell, 70 arm. Can't get anyone. So second and third. Ground ball the first. We go home with it, and we got the out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big play by Dylan Beavers at first. Pitch around Roman Anthony. Runners on the corners. Grounded to first. Now Dylan Beavers. Big defensive plays. We get out of it. No damage done. Beautiful. Nothing going in the third. If there's trouble here, I think I'm going to go to Jack O'Connor. That's his name, right? I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, Jack O'Connor. I think that's the play. Immediate runner on. Do I do it now? I almost want him to come into a clean inning a little bit. Antonio Anderson up, lines out to center. We make the play. Runner won't tag. Andrew Mussett now, the 2-2 from Sanchez. Lined into right. Another really nice play defensively. 2 down, Luis Garcia, last batter of the game for Sanchez. Full count. Big strikeout. Beautiful. Again, we make him strain a runner. Again, we got a hit. We have 2 errors. So that must have been how they kind of got things rolling there. And they're both by Christopher Sanchez? What the hell? This game's drunk already. I don't know what's happening. We have 1 hit, and it's a home run. Let's get more hits. We do not. All right, Chris Sanchez, I'm taking him out. I'm going Jack O'Connor. What can he deliver for us today? Second and third, Roman Anthony due up. Full count again. Ball 4 called. He missed it. Pitch 6 should have been strike 3. And now Azokar due up. Bases juiced. Fly ball left field. And this time he can't get it over the green monster. Jack O'Connor gets out of the mess he dealt for himself. And we continue to just get lucky with Boston having guys and runners in scoring position. Once again, I'm asking for our boys to start hitting a little bit. And we can't. No problem in the 5th, though, for our boy Jack O'Connor. They go Garrett Whitlock. Looks like he got the last 2 outs in the 5th inning. Can we take advantage of them having to tap into the bullpen? Okay, a little bit. Carson Williams on second. So it looks like he reached on an error and then got to second on a fielder's choice for Alonso. Chase Brunson, I'm going to let him go here. Swing away. Sharply to first. Easy play. We leave the runner. I'm going to go O'Connor for one more inning here, I think. And it's 3-2. Arias homers. And now Mayer on second. Roman Anthony due up. We'll bring in Henches. Try to take him down. Full count. Ball 4 brings up Azokar, who has the homer today. Grounds it to first. Should be just fine. All right. We trail by 1 now. Holubet's still in the game for them. Let's risp. Still nothing, man. All right. Bottom 7. We'll go Ronnie Henriquez. And they put runners on first and second. Arias homered today. 2-2 count. Grounded to third. Flip it. All right. We get the one out. Christian Campbell. This will be the last of Ronnie Henriquez. What he'll face. The 1-1 to Campbell. Lined into left. Is that deep enough for us to make a play? It is not. Christian Campbell comes through. Drives in 2 runs. Just not ideal. Not what you want at all. We'll go Aaron Sheet. I almost want to save him, but Mayer gets on. Rafaela due up. Sky high to the infield, and we'll go to the 8th, trailing by 3 runs. Fouch comes on for a 2-inning save, and we put Mitchell on to second. Carson Williams, full count. Smack down the right field line. Down for a hit. Mitchell will score. We'll cut the deficit down to 2. Carson Williams comes up big with an RBI. Can Pete Alonso do what he did in the first inning? The 2-2. Just off the inside of the bat, jammed himself to first base. But we pull in a little bit closer. I'm going to let Sheet go here in the 8th. And he walks both the men he faces. I'll trust Ben Joyce to try and get us out of this. Antonio Anderson due up. Runners take off, and Blake Mitchell once again cannot throw them out. And now 2-2. Big strikeout will be here. Nice. Gets it done. Now Andrew Mussett. Full count. Another big strikeout, Ben Joyce. Now Luis Garcia. First pitch. Grounded to short. Chalowski, can he make the play this time? He can. Ben Joyce delivers for us. Now can we pay him back? Fouch, 21 pitches already. Let's take a few here, Brunson. Top of 9, down 2. We're looking for the sweep. The last time we found ourselves in this position, disaster struck. 2-0 now to Brunson. 3-0. See if he can get on base. Not there. 3-1. All right, full count. Fouch fought his way back. Now Brunson grounds to first. And Campbell will step on the bag. 1 down. Malachi Washington now. We're going to continue to try to run the count a little bit, but he gets a first pitch strike, so we'll let him swing. The 3-1 now. Nice. All right. Worked himself a walk. 32 pitches. 55 arm here for Mussett. But this run doesn't matter as much. I just don't want to double him up. Ball 1. Ball 2. I'm going to try and steal here. They don't even throw down. Ball 3. Okay, strike called on the corner. I'm going to let him swing. 3-1. Line drive, base knock left field. Come on, Malachi. Come on, Malachi. He stays. Okay. First and third, though. Tying run due up. Do I let Daniel Pierce hit? 0 for 3, 0 for 10 in the postseason. Advincula is going to pinch hit. Here we go. Fouch, 37 pitches. He's feeling it. Just be patient at the plate. 0-1, paints a corner. 1-2 to Advincula. Massive strikeout for Fouch. And they have to go Emmons here, as Fouch is too gassed to keep going. Chalowski had that homer to win us game 2. Watches strike 1. We'll let him go. Full count. Ground ball. Deep short. Tough play. Throw over. Gets made. We head to a game 4. The Red Sox take game 5. They just hit better than us today. We only had 4 hits as a team. Yeah, wasn't our best today. Christopher Sanchez wasn't very good. Ronnie Enriquez got hit. Alan Reyes wasn't his best, but he was better than most. I mean, we really just got lucky with that home run. I mean, we should have taken advantage of Fouch when we had the chance. Yeah, all right. Tough game 3. We'll head to a game 4. No matter what, the series goes back to the Trop, but we don't want to be back in a situation where we go up 2-0 to a deciding game and then get reverse swept. So we'll make sure we don't let that happen. Game 4 due up next. We are ready to roll here in Game 5. We have made a few changes to the lineup. We are facing Cole Reagans today with a lefty on the bump. We are going to start Aiva Arquette at the DH, moving Daniel Pierce to the bench, and Blake Mitchell will start despite a lefty being on the mound. If you're going to hit, I'm going to let you play. So that's what we're doing. Blake Mitchell will start over Mike Plummer, and we'll see Aiva Arquette in his first postseason game. Let's get Game 4. Did I say Game 5 earlier? I think I said Game 5. But this is Game 4. We lead the series 2-1. Let's get things rolling against Cole Reagans. We get nothing. Zach Wheeler on the bump for us today. Red Sox get nothing. Shutout through 2 for Reagans. Same with Wheeler. And now Chalowski finds his way to second base here in the third. He singled and then stole second after 2 outs. Chase Brunson, can he get a hit? The 2-2 from Reagans. Hard ground ball to second, fielded well, and caught at first. So we threaten, but no problem for Reagans. 3 scoreless for Zach Wheeler. We need to help him out a little bit. Can't do it there. I mean, we're in the midst of a pitcher's duel here in Game 4. So that continues into the 6th. Both pitchers are dealing today. And now finally, the Red Sox put runners in scoring position for the first time today. Christian Campbell on third, Azokar at first, Rafaela due up. Zach Wheeler, what can he give us? 1-0. And Rafaela into the gap, 1 run for sure. This will be a 2 RBI triple, I believe. Oh, no, it won't. Okay. 1 RBI double. Roman Anthony in now. The 1-2. Struck him out his second of the day. And now Marcelo Mayer due up. The 0-1. Grounded to first. All right. The Red Sox leave with 1, but it could have been worse. We have to hit, man. We were so good down the stretch. We need to hit. Top 7. 1-0. Thank you, Pete. Pete Alonso, 1-1. Pete Alonso homers, his second of the series. Massive moment there. We needed that. We get nothing else. We go bottom 7. They put a runner on second. Zach Wheeler was absolutely excellent today. I'm going to go ahead and end his outing. 71 pitches, 6 1/3, only gave up 1 run. Beautiful work. We brought in the lefty for the lefty. They bring in Jahmai Jones. Now the 1-2 from Henches. Sky high to left had me worried for a moment, but it is catchable and in the ballpark. 2 outs now to Franklin Arias, the 0-2. Hard ground ball to first, and it's a can of corn. We go top 8, still tied. Connor Phillips checking in for the Red Sox, and we go first and second. Beautiful work. A single and walk from Chalowski and Mitchell, respectively. Brings up the top of the order. Trey Abel, 1 for 3 today. Let's do something here. We could steal. I kind of want to steal. Ball 1 inside. I'm going to try it. Okay, they were scared to go. 2-0, though. 2-1. Now will they try? They take off. Mussett. Throw is late. Runners on second and third. Abel take advantage. 2-2. Line drive into right field and shallow base knock. Trey Abel. RBI. 2 RBI. Come on. Trey Abel in the 8th when we needed it most. It is 3-1 Tampa Bay. A bloop single into right field. At least I think it was a bloop. They say how hard they hit it. 91 mile an hour. It was a line drive single. Let's go. We get a 2-run. Let's go, Abel. Steal second. And he will. All right. Another transfer insurance. Chase Brunson, what do you have? Full count. He goes down swinging. Pete Alonso, can he stay red hot? The 1-2. All right. Goes down swinging, but Abel delivers for us. We lead by 2. Bottom 8. Campbell, Azúcar, Rafaela. I'm going C-May Jr. for the 8th inning. No problem. Beautiful. Do we have any more insurance in us? Carson Williams to second base. Malachi Washington, the 1-2. He will ground out to short. All right. Runner on third. Nick Morabito, 0 for 3 today. I'm going to pinch hit Dylan Beavers here. We're going to let Beavers come in and hit. We'll love this run. Swing away. The 2-2. Goes down swinging. High fastball. Got him. So now I got to fix the outfield. You'll move to right, and you will move to center. Yeah, we're good with that. Okay. Bottom 9. Okay. We need to... Griffin Jacks once again will come in and try to get his 3rd save of the series and deliver us to the ALCS. Marcelo Mayer, first man due up in the bottom of the 9th. He faces 2-2 from Jacks, and he'll hit one high into right field, but the ballpark will hold it. 1 out. Andrew Mussett due up. The full count to him. Kick and fire from Jacks. Inside, strike 3 swinging. Front door slider. Got him to go. 1 out away from another ALCS berth. The man standing in his way, Antonio Anderson. 1 for 3 today. 6 hits in the postseason. Another full count from Jacks. And inside, and he hits him. So not the payoff pitch we were looking for. Runner on first, Jahmai Jones, due up. First pitch, kick, fire. Jahmai line drive center field. Coming in is Washington, and the Tampa Bay Rays are back in the ALCS. A hard-fought series, a very well-pitched series from both sides here. And the Rays take it. Griffin Jacks, 3 saves, 3 wins. The Rays are in the ALCS. Beautiful work. Massive 2-run single in the 8th. Trey Abel couldn't have done it without him there. Pete Alonso had a big series with that homer. Excellent job by Zach Wheeler. Griffin Jacks does his thing. Miguel C-May Jr. does his thing. You know, we got around an excellent start by Cole Reagans. They wasted their bullpen, and we took advantage. We are back in the ALCS looking to avenge our loss from a season ago, and it looks like the Detroit Tigers will be the team that we are facing off. Let's go, baby. We are back in the ALCS. We'll see who advances over here. As if you take a look, wow, Hunter Dietz is retiring. Wow, insane. Take a look at the Nationals. Actually got beaten round 1 by the Chicago Cubs, and now they're looking to play upset once again against the Brewers. Mets and Giants, I'm sure that has been a classic series. We'll see who takes Game 5. It'll be Brewers-Giants. That makes a ton of sense. 2 very good teams have advanced. We will be dealing with the Tigers in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before I go, who won the series MVP? Pete Alonso. Makes sense. Griffin Jacks snubbed. No. Beautiful work. Pete Alonso gets the playoff MVP. We advance past the Boston Red Sox. Looking for revenge in the CS this year, this time against a new foe in the Detroit Tigers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as always, go Rays.